In this session, we are going to look at the digestive system, its structures, functions, and why it's important to have an understanding of it. The relevant pages can be found in your manual under Unit 1, Section 11. Put simply, the digestive system comprises of tissues and organs that are responsible for taking food on board, breaking it down into its constituent parts, absorbing the nutrients and expelling the leftovers. The main part of the digestive system can be known as the gastrointestinal tract, GI tract, digestive tract, or alimentary tract or canal. There are lots of structures involved in the processing of food, starting with the teeth and mouth and finishing with the anus. We will look at some of these in more detail, but you can find an outline in Section 11 of your manual. When food enters the body, it is far too large to be absorbed, even if you chew every mouthful 20 times. So as it works its way through the digestive system, it is broken down by both physical action, chewing, and chemicals such as enzymes and acids. This includes amylase and trypsin. Different chemicals are required to break down the different food groups. Eventually, proteins become amino acids. There are about 20 of these. I say about 20 as there is some debate between different groups to the exact number. Carbohydrates are broken down into its simplest form, glucose, and fats become free fatty acids. These can then be absorbed by the body and easily transported to their required location, where the body will use it as fuel, manipulate and build with it, or just store it until required. So, a whistle-stop tour through the 9-ish metres 28 feet of digestive tract. Clearly this starts at the mouth and the teeth, where the mechanical action of chewing takes place. Saliva moistens food, which also contains salivary amylase. This helps to break down carbohydrates. Chewed food known as bolus is then swallowed, and peristalsis moves the food to the stomach. This is the rhythmical involuntary movement of muscle. Gastric juices are produced containing hydrochloric acid and pepsin, which start to work on the proteins. As the partially digested food moves into the small intestine, the pancreas then adds its pancreatic juices to the mix, including lipase for fat breakdown, amylase for carbohydrates, and trypsin for proteins. As well as this, bile acids from the liver are released to emulsify fats, enabling them to mix with water. The broken down food starts to be absorbed through the walls of the small intestine into the bloodstream, which transports it around the body. The small intestine's surface area is greatly increased by folds and projections called villi and microvilli, meaning that there is a greater surface area for the absorption of nutrients. There is also an excellent surface blood supply, meaning there is a short diffusion gradient, making the absorption of nutrients much more efficient. The broken down food then moves to the large intestine, where water, vitamins and minerals are absorbed. Bacteria within the large intestine also produces vitamins. Finally, what is left moves through the rectum and is expelled through the anus. Why is it important as a sports massage therapist to consider the digestive system? Because you affect it. Massage will stimulate the digestive system, causing rumbling, gurgling and even flatulence. So how do we affect it? Again, we have to think about the nervous system. As you may remember, when we massage, often our intention is to have a calming effect on our client, including their nervous system, often stimulating the parasympathetic side of it, rest and digest. When the parasympathetic nervous system is stimulated, the body thinks more about the mundane functions. This includes digestion. So we have an indirect impact on it, which is why quite often as people relax into their massage, rumbling and gurgling will occur as the digestive system kicks into action. Obviously, if you massage the abdominal area, you then have a direct impact on the digestive system, encouraging movement and peristalsis. It is important to ensure your massage is in the right direction, which is clockwise. These are important things to consider when treating clients with conditions that affect the digestive system, such as IBS, Crohn's, and so on. It is wise to advise clients with such conditions that massage may have an impact on them. They may not have considered this, and treatment may be unpleasant for them. We have now covered all of the information you need about the digestive system, and this will form part of your theory exam. You now need to complete the questions and tasks before moving on to the urinary system.